You're listening to Off the Vine with Kaitlyn Bristowe.
Hey, Vinos, real quick, if you are listening right now, which obviously you are or you wouldn't be hearing this, can you hit the subscribe or follow button on whatever platform you're on? Please. That one simple thing helps more than you even realize. It allows me to keep growing on this podcast and making these episodes the best they can possibly be, obviously for you. That's the only favor I'm going to ever ask, okay? It truly means the world to me. Thank you. Now let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome to Off the Vine. I'm your host, Kaitlyn Bristowe. Now, what happens when you put a group of people on a yacht and reward them for breaking each other up? Well, it gets messy really fast. I watched. Sofia Bevarly from Love Overboard Season 1 is here on the podcast today. She is spilling on really went on behind the scenes, kind of the strategy, the relationships, what wasn't shown, and where everybody stands now. But she has more of an interesting story than just being on this show, and you're going to love hearing about it. Please welcome Sofia Bevarly to the show. Okay, exciting. Season 1 of a show is, season 1 of anything is always tricky, but now you've got like Alex Cooper's name behind it. It's Hulu. Like season 1, I feel like people were already invested before we even knew really what it was. Love Overboard, which on paper is a dating show, but you've said that your reason for doing it had nothing to do with finding love. Correct. So I have to ask, what was your real reason for saying yes?
There are so many reasons behind why I chose it, because let's be real and candid, you're not going to find love in 2 weeks. Yeah. Like you're just not. And
you'll find lust, but
you'll find lust. But anybody that says you're going to find love in 2 weeks, like they're lying.
Yeah.
So I did the show. Originally I was supposed to do Love Island, and that sounded more enticing because I'm like, oh, it's a much longer stint. You have 8 weeks. Maybe I will find somebody on 8 weeks. Like who knows? But then the casting producer I talked to, he said, no, I have a better show for you. Let's do this new one called Love Overboard, or at the time, I think it was Overboard for Love. Okay. They were like going between names. Yeah. And they're like, it's only a month. It's on this mega yacht in Malta. And I thought, you know what? This could be fun. Because at the time, this is tea. At the time, I was talking to somebody. Okay. Because I didn't know if I was going to get the show or not. Sure. Like I didn't know until 3 days before we had to leave to go to Malta.
3 days?
3 days. Everybody knew 3 days before. So everyone's just like, oh shit, I got to get this. I got to buy this. It was panic.
Oh, it takes 3 business days for a Revolve order to come in.
So I had an Amazon Prime everything. I was at Target shopping.
Wow.
I know. So I was talking to this guy and things were getting a little more serious. And I thought, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't do Love Island. This is a much better idea. And I wanted to still do a show because I've done social media for so long that I've built this weird male following that I absolutely despise and hate. And I thought, okay, well, if I do the show, I'll get more female followers and like I'll have a much better community around like what I'm posting. Let's do it and see how it goes. And I had a blast.
Okay, I love that. First of all, thank you for just being honest.
Yeah, because like, come on, you know.
It's so, there's a lot of people that believe in like love at first sight. I'm not really one of those people, but it's like, that's lust, and you're right.
I believe in lust at first sight,
absolutely.
For sure.
We're in 2026. A lot of us are not going on dating shows for real love. And I think it was like blasphemy that I said that when I went on The Bachelorette 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. It was more when I went on The Bachelor. I was also seeing a guy and like that was such a no-no.
A lot of people are though. You know, you're going to put your life on hold because you might do a show.
And if I really thought that was my person, I wouldn't have went on The Bachelor. You know, I would have been like, okay, obviously this, you know, timing. Yeah. But to actually just acknowledge it's 2026. You've already built an online presence. Mm-hmm. I'm going to change my community, get more female followers and see what I can do with that. Is so honest. Yeah. And I remember I had to do a TEDx talk and the guy asked me, so were you there for love? And I was like, I kind of wanted to build a brand and then love would be a bonus. And people clapped. They were like, good. Wow. Yeah. I was like, and then I was like, oh, thank you for clapping. Like I'm used to people. I thought people would boo me for being honest, but I just think, you know, look at the world we live in.
Exactly.
And it's funny because I have like a 96% female following. And
love that.
Well, when I think about it, after hearing you say that, I'm like, you're right. Women can be so catty and mean, but also I would rather that than 96% men just being weirdos.
Gross and
Ew. How did you build this following?
Oh, horribly. I when I was young, like 19 years old, I started dating a really popular guy on social media. Names we will not name on this podcast, but everybody knows.
I was about to say it.
I mean, we can if you want. It's not it's not a secret.
Yeah.
I dated that Dan guy.
Yes.
And his following is all men.
Right.
And so when I started dating him, he was posting me, and that's what I got, all of these men and all this attention from men. I'm like, this is not what I want. Like, I could not be more of actually, I'm a misandrist. I'm not even a feminist. I'm a misandrist.
Oh, I love that.
I'm like, I could not be the opposite of what my community is right now.
And do men see that, and do they comment? Like, what is your...
Sometimes.
They do.
Sometimes men are like, yeah, go girl. And then you have other men that are like, you're so stupid. You built your whole career off like your tits and stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool.
You're the one sexualizing me, you
Exactly.
freak.
Exactly.
I mean, that does make your experience on the show different from a lot of other people, is that you have dated a high profile public figure situation. Did that have you, because I feel like you walked in with a following, confidence, and life experience. So did that change how you move in a setting like?
Absolutely. And actually, one of the guys on the show went around telling everybody my dating history.
You're kidding.
David. David, the one that had the girls on the plank for like 45 minutes.
He's the worst.
He's the worst.
Yeah.
He went around talking about it with all the guys, all of the girls. Anna was one that pulled me aside and she goes, hey, just so you know, David's going and telling everybody about your ex and this and that. And I'm like,
Ew, he seems like such an insecure little man, like little, ew. He was pissing me off from the get-go. Okay, we will get into that. Just for people listening, I just feel like this isn't just dating on a yacht. Let's like set the scene for what the show is before we get into all of that. So you've got the top side versus the downside. The top side is like luxurious living. You've got like the most beautiful food spreads, chefs, catering, cleaning staff, which is the downstairs.
Gym,
everything. It's like the best life. Downside is like they're cooking your food, they're serving you drinks, they're cleaning, they're sleeping in like terrible shitholes.
Yeah.
The show's about power dynamics, people incentivized to break up other couples, and the infamous getting planked. So that was a crazy twist. Having the bottom side know that they can like manipulate the top and switch the power dynamics by like getting what they want. I was like, oh my gosh, if you strip away the dating show label, what is this show?
Yeah. It was very up in the air. I mean, we didn't know about it until after the first challenge, the cheers or toss challenge.
Yeah.
We had no idea what was going on.
That's
It wasn't
crazy.
until they pulled those 4 couples and they said, okay, we're done with the challenge. We go, what do you mean? Like, there's still 8 people left. And they're like, oh no, you guys are all going to what we call the downside.
So
And
this
we're
is-
like, what do you mean? Like, what?
This is not in the contract.
No, not in the contract, not talked about at all. We thought it was just a fun, casual dating show where you get to hang out on a yacht and make drama, but this was a whole different aspect to it. Wow. It was like a game show and a dating show, like a challenge dating situation. It was different.
The dating part almost comes last, I feel like, because it was more about manipulation, which is crazy. But at what point did you realize this show rewards manipulation rather than connection?
When I was on the plank.
Yeah. That's what you're like, here we are.
When Anna's saying, you're an alpha male, I'm like, girl, what are you talking about?
Was that strategy on her part?
Oh, yeah. She didn't want to leave. And I totally get it.
I guess so.
But when I saw everybody on the top, like cheering on Anna and Andrew to get rid of me, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Anna and Andrew don't even like each other.
Right.
I'm confused.
Yeah, that was confusing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like people were performing versions of themselves to survive? I feel like that's like, which is so interesting, because how do you find love when you're being performative and like just trying to get to the top when I don't know. Did you feel like people were losing like their authenticity during the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. It was tough to see because everyone's like, okay, well, let's plot to do this. Let's plot to do that. It was all plotting. And a lot of people did get hurt by it. It sucks.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it is a TV show and there are challenges. So how do you stay true to yourself while part of the game is manipulation?
It was weird. It was a very weird psycho experiment.
Yeah, that's crazy. So did a producer find you? Because you were talking, because from Love, they wanted you to be on Love Island. So that's how you,
a casting director reached out to me years ago and I never responded because I was in a relationship. And then when I got out of the relationship, I thought, all right, let's try this.
And was Alex Cooper part of like, was she on the?
She wasn't on the show.
But she obviously was the brains and everything behind it. She's so brilliant.
Yeah, she is. Everything she touches, I feel like.
Yeah, she just gets it.
Yeah.
And people, a lot of times I feel like people think, oh, she's probably got a team. Of course she has a team because she's brilliant.
Yeah.
And she knows what she's doing. And I feel like she has a business brain and she's always like a few steps ahead of most people. And I love that she is just, I don't know. I just feel like she's all brains and she's amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
Did you get to meet her at all?
No.
Oh, really?
It was a bummer. Yeah, we didn't get to meet her.
Oh, that's too bad.
I know.
Well, Gabby, I freaking love Gabby.
Oh my God, I love Gabby.
She is the most unique human being I think I've ever come across, especially for the Bachelor franchise. I feel like they really pick safe or like cookie cutter. And I just feel like and that's not an insult to all the other Bachelorettes because I know them in real life and they're anything but that.
Yeah.
But Gabby, to me, I'm like, she's such an anomaly. And she's just I love when women from our world are getting opportunities like this too, because usually, contracts and things, and they don't let you do that. But Gabby, I'm like, she deserves the world. And I loved watching her host.
She was great.
Yeah. And isn't she just comical?
Yes. And she's so witty and quick. And I loved her. Everything she said, I just couldn't help but laugh. It was amazing.
Yeah. Her humor is incredible.
Yeah.
And then did she get to be hands-on with you guys? Like, did you get to actually spend some time with her, or was she pretty removed? Because I know that world where it's like, I hosted a show before and it's very much like, as much as I wanted to hang out with everybody, you got to kind of keep it.
Yeah, it was tough. We just kind of saw her during plank ceremonies and challenges. That was it.
Yeah. Where was she living? Was she on
one of the hotels on the island? Yeah, she would be like brought in and out on a dinghy or like a little boat every single day.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
God, she's so funny. Okay, I have quite a few of you in my DMs, my comments, my life, who are either pregnant, new moms, or just not sleeping. And when something keeps coming up over and over again, I'm like, okay, what is this? And that's how I kept hearing about Nanit. I think Kat has a Nanit too. Apparently, and I say apparently because I'm not the one waking up at 3 a.m., but this is the baby monitor parents are obsessed with. And once I looked into it, I kind of was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense, because it's not just a camera watching your baby. It actually helps you understand what's going on, and it tracks your baby's sleep, their breathing motion without any wires or anything on them, which I know is a huge thing for parents. And it sends you just little insights and notifications so that you're not just spiraling like I would. Like, are they okay? Do I go in? What's happening? It's basically like having a calm, rational voice in the room with you at all times, which I feel like every parent needs. And they just launched this new home display, which I think is absolutely genius. It's an 8-inch touchscreen that connects to the camera, so you don't have to be grabbing your phone every 5 seconds. You can just glance over and check in. And this isn't one of those things that you use for a couple months and then donezo. Parents use Nanit for years because it actually helps you build routines and understand your baby as they grow. So if you've been thinking about upgrading your baby monitor, or you just want more peace of mind at home, now's definitely the time. Go to nanit.com and get 20% off a Nanit camera or the exclusive Nanit system with home display, only available on nanit.com. Okay, if something takes longer than 5 minutes in the morning, I don't want to do it. I want to be a girl with a really full routine. I'm just not, which is why I love Merit Beauty, because their whole thing is less is more. And I'm like, okay, yes, the brand that gets it. Everything is super minimal, super easy, and you can literally do your makeup in 5 minutes without feeling like you're missing something. I actually pride myself on doing makeup quickly, but this is just a whole other level. Their products are effortless. Like the Flush Balm, it just gives you that really natural, healthy glow without looking like you tried too hard. And apparently one sells every 30 seconds. Get a load of that. Honestly, tracks. It is that good. And then the Minimalist is probably my favorite personally. It's not exactly a foundation, not exactly a concealer, but it basically replaces both. So you're not layering on like a million things. It just evens out and then you're done. And it just feels very realistic for how we actually get ready day to day. And then everything is clean, vegan, cruelty-free, and actually has skincare ingredients in it. Magic. So your skin might even look better after you take it off. So if you're trying to simplify your routine but still look put together, I really feel like this is your sign. Right now, Merit Beauty is offering our listeners their signature makeup bag with your first order at meritbeauty.com. That's MERIT beauty.com to get your free signature makeup bag with your first order. meritbeauty.com. I've kind of seen all different sides of reality TV. And I know that you probably had so many Zooms or interviews with producers before actually filming the show. Now, you said you were shocked when you knew that people were going to the downside of the boat and cleaning and all this stuff. So what did you think? Like, how did the producers pitch it to you?
They really didn't say much because I even said, I have a lot of questions, and they go, well, we can only answer so much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm like, okay, well, how long? Just the basic questions. You're going to go here. It's this long. It's a dating show.
So did the reality match what you were sold?
No.
Did it make it for better TV than what you thought?
Yeah. But then I think to myself, there's no way you can do a season 2 because now everyone knows what's going to happen.
Well, then, no, there can always be a season 2 because then people can already start plotting.
Yeah. But I think they're going to have to figure out a way in the beginning to give everybody the chance to get coupled up, because that was tough.
Yeah.
Some people didn't have their name called.
That's another part of season 1 of anything is they're still working out the kinks of what it
yeah.
could look like and what it should look like. And then you learn from season 1 what season 2 could look like. So yeah, I guess maybe people won't know what it is going in because they might switch it up a bit.
Yeah, kind of like, what's that show where you can't have sex?
Oh, Temptation Island or something. No. It's Too Hot to Handle.
Too Hot to Handle.
Yeah.
So everyone, do they say it's a different show when they get auditioned, or?
That's a good question.
I have no idea.
Do you think it's a good idea for a dating show? This Love Overboard?
I think it's a good idea. I think that there should be a lot of tweaks made for the show. I think it should be longer. I think there should be different aspects changed. Like, for example, day 1, Reese gets, or I guess day 2, technically, Reese gets thrown overboard.
Yeah.
He didn't really have any time to talk to anybody else.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, cutthroat. He gone.
Yeah. And I loved Reese. I thought he was so great. I only got to talk to him that day that Lexi went on the date. And when I talked to him, I was like, wow, you are so cool and so cute.
Well, I've seen your Instagram and we'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. What did a day look like start to finish? So like you wake up, because filming days I know for people can be like 17 hours sometimes. And then there's like the Big Brother cameras in the rooms and it's like you're never off. So what time are you waking up in the morning?
So it's very different, topside versus downside.
Really?
Topside wakes up whenever they feel like it. No. And they get served this beautiful breakfast. Downside, we get knocks on the door at like the crack of dawn. Wake up. Time to, eat breakfast, take your meds, And
Take your meds.
Take your meds. here's the box of meds,
That's amazing.
It's like, yeah.
What kind of meds are they feeding you?
Well, whatever we had, that from our home.
Okay.
They have to like distribute.
They're just bringing boxes of meds. Like, I'm like sick. I'll be on the...
when like your birth control and all, like they have to give it to you and stuff. Yeah. Even like my sleep gummies, they took it and they gave it to me at night.
So you're being told where to be and when, and the top deck. I always wonder with TV shows, because sometimes I watch and I go, did you really have to like cook and clean and wake up early?
We didn't really have to cook and clean, but the waking up early was a big part of it. And then we just kind of sat there all day in our uniforms, just yapping until it was like, okay, let's do a challenge, or hey, why don't you go serve the topside some cocktails?
Wow.
And that was it. That was our day to day. And then we go to bed.
And was it all, like, I saw all the plotting that was going on. Like, let's say we're going to be interested in people on the top just to like get the two of us up there when they're, which is genius. I love watching the strategy, but at the same time, I'm like, gosh, this is so, I would be terrible on that show.
As was I.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard when it's like I wouldn't, like I said earlier, the love aspect of it and the dating feels like it comes last. But are the producers like encouraging certain decisions and suggesting conversations and pulling you aside, or is it like really they let you?
They encourage things because it's like they talk to everybody. So when they hear somebody say, "Oh, I only like Sofia," they'll be like, "Hey, maybe you go talk to Andrew. I heard he likes you."
Yeah.
Because we don't have all the interactions that you want to have. So they definitely like help encourage you and like get you in the know of who likes who.
Yeah,
which is nice.
What is something that about filming that would shock viewers that they don't know?
There's cameras everywhere. There's microphones in the bathroom. Like you're using the bathroom and you're being recorded the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
You're sleeping and you're being recorded the whole time you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Anything and everything is being recorded at all times. And you have that mic on you 24/7.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the mic on you in the bed, there's microphones in your bed.
Right.
So there's no secrets at all.
Do you forget about them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I remember there were times where when I got kicked off, I was being brought back on the boat, on like this little boat.
Yeah.
And I was with a bunch of audio people from the show. And they're like, "You're Sofia, yeah?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, I'm so-and-so from audio." I'm like, "Oh my God, you've heard everything I've said this whole time."
But audio people they don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit.
They heard
don't.
it all.
Yeah.
Okay, I do want to go back to you dating before going on the show. And so where did you like cut it off with this guy because you were going on, or were you like, "I'll see you when I get back"?
It was like, "I'll see you when I get back."
And this was the Dan guy that.
No.
Oh.
No. I was like 19 when I met Dan.
Oh,
we broke
got
up
it.
when
How
I was
old are you
21.
now?
I'm 29.
Oh, 29. Okay.
Yeah.
Love that age.
Yeah. So do you love this age?
Well, I love it because you're about to turn 30 and the 30s are the best.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh, God,
okay,
yeah.
good.
I'm 40 and I'm already like, I love 40s already.
Really? It just gets better. It just gets better and better. Yeah.
It does. At 29, you're like still in your 20s. That's like,
I feel like you're still learning in your 20s.
Yeah.
And when you're in your 30s, you start to know better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I want to talk about this thou shall not be named, but just like the specific lifestyle that you were with when you were 19 to 21, you were with him. Was he dating a bunch of different women or just you?
No, just me.
Okay. So it was very like party.
No parties.
What?
I know.
What do you mean no parties?
No parties. When I was with him, it was very chill. I think he might have had one party.
How did this guy, who is he?
He's this poker player
okay.
guy that was really famous on Instagram for a while.
Oh, now I know who we're talking about. I didn't put the two. I knew the name. I did my research, but then I'm like, oh, the poker guy. I've heard about this guy. No partying.
No partying.
Oh, okay.
No, it was really, I'm telling you, it was very, very chill when I was with them. And then it wasn't until he started a certain business that he moved to LA, and then it became really a lot more partying. And I wasn't involved in that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So I guess being in that environment, I do feel like it probably gave you a different lens coming into the show. So maybe you've seen that level of attention, temptation, ego. Do you feel like you can clock BS faster than most people?
Oh my God, yeah.
How do you do it?
Oh my gosh, it's so easy. I think the way they talk, what they talk about is a big one.
Yeah.
Eye contact's a big one. It's easy. I think especially as a woman, it's a lot easier to clock it.
Interesting. Who did you clock right away on the show as BS?
Oh, David.
Yeah.
Oh, David immediately. And then as soon as Andrew opened his mouth, then I was like, okay, I know who you are. I know exactly who you are.
Did anyone impress you? Like, was there someone that stood out in your face? I was like, is there anybody? I mean, let's look up. You're like, so no.
Bo was very sweet.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
very down to earth.
Seems sweet. Yeah.
Karai was lovely. Reese, obviously.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. Again,
about it.
Well, I was looking at your Instagram and there's lots of pictures of you and Reese.
Yes.
Let's just jump to that.
We'll jump everywhere.
I love to jump everywhere in this
Yeah.
podcast. Okay. So what is going on? Because Reese was such a sweetie.
The sweetest.
And planked right away and didn't really get a chance, but you could tell he seemed really genuine.
He is so genuine.
And now you guys have been hanging out. What's going on?
He's so sweet.
Are you
I
dating?
think Reese is great.
Aww.
And you know what? They didn't show the first episode when he got planked.
Yeah.
They only showed it like towards the end. He yelled when he got planked, "Call me, Sophia."
Stop.
Yes.
Romantic. He was
It
like,
was
"Call
romantic.
me."
It was romantic. I'm like, I don't have your number.
Aw. Wait, that's so cute.
Yeah.
So you did.
Yeah. So I came back
Yeah.
because Reese was coming back. The producer said, hey, you know, Reese is also coming back.
Yeah.
I think you should also come back. And I said, okay. I mean, if Reese is coming, then sure.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
So what does your relationship look like now? What are you guys doing?
We hang out.
Yeah.
We hang out. Yeah, no, he's wonderful.
Yeah.
We talk all the time. We talk every day almost. We see each other a lot because he lives in St. Pete and I live in Miami. So it's like a 4-hour drive.
Cute.
But yeah, we're just seeing where things go.
Well, that's exciting. So just like after filming?
No.
What?
So after filming, I ended up officially dating that guy that I was talking to.
Okay.
And I dated him for a year. And then when we broke up, I was like, hey, Reese, how you doing? Like, are you
Cute.
still single? He's like, yeah, I am. So we've been hanging out.
Oh, that's really
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah, I feel like people are just noticing that you guys are hanging out a lot and obviously want clarity, but you're just hanging out. You're seeing what happens.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have little crushes on each other.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah. He's great. I have nothing but great things to say about Reese.
How old is he?
He'll be 28.
So watching everything back, is there anyone you wish you gave more time and attention to or like a real chance to?
Bo.
Bo.
Yeah, because Bo and I, we were up against each other in the cheers or toss. They didn't show it because I didn't cheers and he cheersed.
Oh.
And I was like, shit, I probably should have cheersed you. I didn't know. Because at the time I thought, well, if I don't cheers you, I'll just try again.
Explain the cheersing to people for if they haven't listened. You guys have to watch the show. It's so good and very entertaining. But there's
Very
a cheers
entertaining.
or like, what is it called?
Cheers or toss.
Or toss, yeah.
So Gabby calls up a name from the bowl of names and you go up against a guy and you're behind this wall. And if you're interested, you'll cheers. If you're not, you'll toss your champagne.
Yeah.
And then whenever you cheers or toss, they say, okay, step out from the wall. And then one person's like this, maybe somebody's like this and you're coupled up. But if you dunk, then you don't couple up.
What, didn't you hear the other person dump the champagne in the bucket?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know. I don't know. I guess not.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's a soundproof wall.
Maybe it was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, and on the flip side, was there anyone you look back on now and think I should have trusted my gut sooner?
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I feel like I trusted my gut as soon as I talked to all of them.
Yeah,
so.
I feel like you did too.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you had like a certain role on the yacht?
I felt like my role was to get rid of Andrew. Yeah. And I was trying to help everybody out by doing that because nobody liked him.
Well, you said that David was going around telling everybody about your past. So did you feel like it made it harder for people to trust you and you to trust others?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think people.
What's the problem with that?
I
Because
don't
that was like 10
know.
years ago.
I know. Oh, trust me, I know.
Yeah.
And it still haunts me to this day, which is another reason I think I decided to do this show because I was tired of having this man's name attached to mine.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. Oh, no. I don't care. I don't care. But like that was something that I'm like, this has got to stop.
Has he reached out to say,
No,
okay.
we don't talk at all.
You don't talk,
It's been years and years.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
But I mean, you probably don't regret that time in your life. because it
No,
gave
I don't
you-
regret really anything in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy that it gave you such a following from that. So then you're like,
and I
thank
learned
you.
a lot. Like I feel like I grew up a lot when I was with him.
I bet.
I was going to say I'm not being dramatic, but I am dramatic and this is dramatic, but your mattress changes your life, okay? I didn't realize how used to bad sleep I had gotten until I upgraded. I got the Reserve Hybrid mattress from Lisa. No joke, the difference was immediate. I actually had someone lay in the bed and said it felt like hotel quality. I was waking up feeling like a little stiff, tired, kind of annoyed at the world, and I just thought, oh, this must be my age. And now I actually wake up feeling rested, which I forgot was a thing. It just feels like one of those small changes that ends up affecting everything, your mood, your energy, how you kind of show up during your day. So the mattress itself is unbelievable. It's just that perfect balance where you feel super luxurious and soft when you get into bed, but then still really supportive. Like you're not sinking in a weird way. You just feel held, ? Maybe that sounds weird, but it is true. I also love that Lisa actually designs their mattresses based on how people sleep. So whether you're a side sleeper, a back sleeper, all over the place. I'm a back sleeper, but there's something that will work for everybody. And they make it really easy because you can take their quick sleep quiz and figure out what mattress is right for you in like 2 minutes. Plus everything is made in the US. They offer free shipping, easy returns, and 120-night sleep trial. So you can actually try it out and make sure you love it. Go to lisa.com for 20% off select mattresses. Plus get an extra $50 off with promo code OTV, exclusive for my little listeners. That's LEESA.com, promo code OTV for 20% off select mattresses, plus an extra $50 off. So support our show, would ya? And let them know we sent you after checkout. Lisa.com, promo code OTV.
I also want to talk about like female friendships on the show because do you feel like they did show your friendships accurately?
No, not at all.
Okay, tell me more.
So many girls got so close on that boat and they didn't show any of it.
Yeah.
Sade and I are best friends today and I go see her in New York. I can't wait to move to New York because I'm going to see her all the time.
Yeah.
She's come to visit me in Miami. We have really no speaking points at all together in the show. So Leela, I love talking to her. I mean, they didn't show anybody's relationship, friendship, I mean.
I guess that's not what the show was about, but
there was just so many relationships, friendships, points in the show that they missed. But I get it because it's 9 episodes? There's not.
And it's so much happens that you're like, the female friendships aren't really the forefront of like the show, but that's too bad because
I know.
I always want like spin-offs of like the behind the scenes of shows so you can see what actually happened because were the girls more supportive than we think they were?
To some people.
Yeah. There were certain
people, yeah.
Who like are you the closest with now besides the two that you just said?
Besides Sade and Leela.
Sade's so cute.
Val lives in Miami, so I see her sometimes. Christine's so sweet. I talk to her here and now. I feel like I chat here and there with everybody except for maybe Lexi. Yeah, I don't really hear from her, so.
You don't hear from her?
No.
Oh. Does anyone hear from her?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mentioned the situation with Anna and Andrew. What actually happened from your perspective with them?
It all started with that one swimming challenge.
Yeah.
And Andrew told Anna, do not choose me. I want to bring Sofia to the top side.
Yeah.
And Anna's like, screw you. I'm going to stay on the top side. And I thought, okay, well, you had the chance to go down there and then I could go up there because I haven't been up there this whole time. And I want to experience it. And I want to like also get rid of Andrew. And she said, I'm staying up there. And I said, okay, that's fine. Like, I'll figure out another way then.
Yeah.
And then I had this idea of, oh, I'll just go on a date with Andrew. He'll choose me because he's told everybody on the boat that he likes me and he wants to bring me to the top deck. And so we went on this date. It was horrendous. Yeah. I wish they had shown more of it because it was so...
Yeah, it was very quick.
It was very quick. That's another thing. All the dates were just really quick.
You like clearly did not want to kiss him.
No, not at all. I'm like telling the producers like, I just can't even fathom like kissing this man.
You like went in for it and you were like,
Yeah. I'm like, all right, let's go.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So on the way back to the ship, Andrew's like, I'm choosing you. Like I had such a great time. And I was like, great. This was a job well done, fantastic. And so we get on the plank. Anna makes her big speech. And then, of course, you have the peanut gallery all saying, Andrew, she hates you. Like she was talking bad about you. And I'm like, why are you guys saying this? Nobody likes Andrew. I'm so confused.
Yeah,
it was just really confusing.
Do you know now why?
No, I think that Anna became so close with a lot of the people on the top side that they didn't want to see her go. Okay. So they would have rather kept Andrew and Anna than get rid of Andrew and Anna.
Got it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah.
The group it felt like they wanted Andrew to distance himself from you. And I thought that was so strange.
Yeah, because nobody liked him. It was really bizarre.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was so bizarre to me.
And then watching the Lo, Val, and David situation unfold, what was that like in real time?
Well, okay, I wasn't there for it.
You didn't see it unfold in real time?
No, but when I came back,
yes,
I walked into the party and immediately Sade and Leela come up to me and they're like, oh my God, Sophia, like so much is going on. Val and David and Lo and da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
What? Oh my God, this is insane. And I will say, Val... Do you, girl? I love it. I'm absolutely here for it. It's nobody else's business. And I don't think anybody should have gotten upset with Val. Everybody should have been upset with David. It should have always been on David.
Yes.
And the fact that it was like turned on Val, like how could you do that? It's like, Val's single.
Yeah.
Val can do whatever she wants.
For people listening, for context, David had to choose between Lo and Val. Lo he had a relationship with. Yeah. And during the final decision, that's the one that took 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
That he ended up choosing Val. Okay.
Which is terrifying to be on a plank for 45 minutes.
I can't even imagine that.
The first time I was on it, my legs were shaking.
Well, yeah, because also it doesn't seem very sturdy.
No. And you have to be all the way backed up on it.
Yeah.
So your heels are like...
And nobody accidentally fell ever?
No.
Oh my God,
was
could you
crazy.
imagine? As a viewer, it just felt so chaotic, but living in it, I feel like it was probably more intense.
It was so scary. Safety was the number one priority.
Did anyone get injured falling off that thing?
No.
Oh, great.
I'm surprised. I mean, my punani slapped that water pretty hard. So I thought I was going to be bruised for like a couple days.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that was pretty high up. The impact is probably no
stories.
joke. 3 stories. Yeah. Was that 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have a life vest on. No. Yeah, wow.
But we all had to take a swimming test before.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean a swimming test? What'd you have to do?
When we were in the hotel room for a week, they would pull us and be like, okay, you have to do a pencil dive, a regular dive, hold your breath underwater, swim underwater from here to there.
You're joking.
No.
What happens if you couldn't?
I have no idea.
You didn't get on the yacht?
Probably not.
Oh my gosh, what other kind of tests did they have you doing?
You know what's funny? They had too many guys in the hotel. And so they had to figure out which ones they were going to bring as shipwreckers. So they made the guys do a plank contest. And whichever guy had the longest amount of planks, that's the guy they would bring on the boat. And so the guys that didn't...
Like not planks.
No, plank. Like, yeah, like the workout.
Planks.
Yeah, the workout plank.
Oh, that's so funny. Did you guys have to do like psych evaluation and all those?
Yeah. Doesn't everybody? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's most reality shows.
But the questions are so silly. It's like, do you think about killing people? Obviously, you're going to say no.
Well, I said yes on mine.
Did you really?
I was like, I wouldn't actually kill someone. Do I think about it?
Some people.
I don't think I said yes to that. But
I just think.
I said like, I remember asking like, do you ever want to like hurt somebody? And I remember being like, how do I answer this honestly? Because like, do I ever want to hurt somebody? Probably. I'd love to punch people in the face.
Yeah, I feel
but
like
would I ever do it? No.
A psycho to say no. Like I never want to hurt anybody. And it's like, be so for real.
I feel like they look for consistency, I think, in those tests.
Yeah.
And I think they could tell it's like 465 questions or something crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like they're looking for consistency if you're being a liar or trying to be like a pageant queen or something, trying to like do the right thing.
But questions like, do you hear voices in your head? Like, I'll say no, it's fine.
I always hear voices in my head, but it's my own.
It's my own.
But the voices are lying to me a lot too. Yeah. So I'm like, is that me?
Who's there?
This is what happens when you live alone for a long time. Do you live alone?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you love it?
I love it.
I do too.
I love it. I've lived with the man before and sweet
hard.
man, but it's so hard.
It's really hard living with just somebody in general. I feel like people aren't supposed to like spend that much time together.
I agree. And like their little messes here and there where it's not a big deal, but then it becomes a big deal.
It's called built up resentment. It sucks. Because you like think at first, oh, it doesn't bother me. And then down the road, you're like, oh shit, it's been bothering me for a long time.
Yeah. Like if I trip over one of your shoes again, I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah. But if it's my shoe, deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to, okay, spoiler alert, when it comes to the couple who actually won, Gia and Tim, what are your thoughts on them?
They're nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really get to talk to them that much. So I don't know.
You are a really bad bullshitter. You are so bad. Your facial expressions, you don't even realize. You're like, yeah, they're fine.
They're fine. They're fine. No, they're cute.
Yeah.
They're cute. I think that Gia deserves better than Tim.
Okay.
In my
fair.
personal opinion.
Yeah. Tell me why.
Because I know Tim, and I think Tim is a big guy in LA. A lot of people know Tim, and I have a lot of friends that know Tim. And so, like, I hear a lot of things. And I think Gia is she's still very young.
Yeah.
I think she's like 23, and Tim's 30 or 31. So I feel like Gia just has so much ahead of her, and I feel like she could just, I don't know,
Yeah,
she could
that's
really take on.
Do you think they're going to last?
No, because she's so young.
Yeah, I know.
Like, let's be realistic. Like,
Yeah.
no, I don't. I think they'll be friends forever, but I
that's
don't
nice.
think that they'll be in a relationship forever.
Did the relationship feel real while you were there?
I wasn't up there that much to see.
So you really don't see.
I'm telling you, we
don't see.
We don't talk to anybody on the
Wow.
downside. I'll say that when I was on the downside,
Yeah.
Gia and Beau were on the downside, and they had a connection, and I thought their connection was really great.
Yeah.
So Tim and Gia, I don't know. I really don't know.
Did it surprise you watching back? What did surprise you watching back?
A lot of things, actually. God, I also, this is going to sound horrible. I didn't watch the last episode of the
Really?
show.
How come?
I fell asleep.
Oh, fair.
I fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
I fell asleep. And I just was like, oh, I know what happened, so whatever.
Oh
I didn't watch the end. I know what
hilarious.
happened. So
Yeah, true.
I'm just like, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it in real time.
Well, if you remember what shocked you the most, let me know, because I always love the watching back is so funny.
I will tell you what shocked me is how much they were able to spin certain characters in a different lighting. Like, for example, Lexi. Lexi talked shit about everybody on the boat, but she was at least open about it. She was like, I just talk so much shit about you guys. But on the show, when you watch it, you think she's the sweetest one on the boat.
Funny.
It's so weird.
It's so interesting how they can edit and reward certain people with bad behavior.
Yeah.
It is interesting. So you feel like she got a good edit.
She got a great edit,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I really do think so.
Do you think somebody got a bad edit?
I would have appreciated a different edit, but that's fine.
What edit if you could re-edit yourself, how would you have shown what actually happened?
I would have shown Reese and I talking a lot more because that was never really shown.
Yeah.
I would show more of my personality. I kind of like watching myself. I look kind of nuts. Like I look insane. Like why would they show me banging on the window? Like there
was
were
funny.
just so many things where I'm like, I look crazy. Why are they showing this?
Well, it's so funny because I mean, again, you're filming that many hours and you're putting out how long? An hour episode?
If that,
If that. Yeah, it was like 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was really short.
So they can't like give you a whole character arc. Like,
I know. I'm like, why is there not less people on the show so we can do more character development? I will also say they did me so dirty with my facial expressions.
no, I love
There were so many times where I'm like for some reason, my double chin had a whole personality on that show that I didn't know had a personality.
I like that though. I like what people's facial expressions say so much. I was just saying to you, I'm like, you are bad at hiding it. I think that's funny. I love facial expressions.
Yeah.
Facial expressions can say more than words sometimes.
That's true.
Are there people that you were close with on the yacht that you don't speak to anymore?
Anna.
Okay.
We were close on the yacht. And
Yeah.
even when we were going up on the plank, we were both joking. And Anna's like, if I get dropped, you're going to buy me a bag. And I'm like, girl, I got you. Don't worry. Like, I'm really sorry. I'm just trying to get rid of Andrew. So
Yeah.
we had moments of this is just for the show,
Yeah.
you know? But I think that maybe she didn't like her edit. And so we haven't talked much.
That's too bad.
It is. 'Cause it was a year ago that we filmed this. So, and the guy that I was talking to and then dated after the show, he did a reality show and he was telling me like, just wait until you get your edit. Like they change things. Like just wait. Like you think the
Oh my God,
producers-
way to make you shit your pants the
no,
whole time.
I know. He was the worst, but he's like, just wait. You know, like you think the producers are so nice now. Like just wait.
What show is he from?
Bachelorette.
Stop. Who? Oh, really? Dude, funny. Dude. Wait, so you were seeing him after you came off. Was this a known thing?
No, because I had to wait until after the show came out to post about it.
Oh, how long were you seeing each other?
A year.
Stop.
Yeah, we met December of 2024 when I was going through my breakup before him. And then, yeah.
I hosted his season that he was on.
Did you?
Yeah. He did not get a bad edit, that little
No,
shit.
he didn't.
He got a great edit.
And he's just like, they'll ruin you. And I'm like, you've made a whole career out of it. Like, why are you talking so much shit?
And also, that's so funny because, okay, well, what?
We have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
We actually have so much to talk about.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I know I beat a dead horse with how important sleep is, but I just love it. Like, I want my bed to just feel so good, not just look good, but actually feel like somewhere I can fully relax. And I do feel like I've hit that point where certain things in life are just non-negotiable. For example, good sleep, feeling comfortable also. Having your space feel calm but put together. And then one of the best upgrades I've made is the Boll & Branch sheets. I know I've talked to you guys about these all the time because I have their comforter and duvet cover. And yes, it did instantly make my bed feel so much more high-end, but the quality is just different. Everything feels really soft, really breathable, but still structured in a way that makes your bed look very polished. It's giving like luxury hotel, but you get to crawl into it every single night and not pay the hotel price. I love that everything is made with organic cotton and really clean materials, so it feels good on your skin and it's not too heavy and not too hot. It's just very cozy. The more I use it, the more I like it. And this is one of those things that is actually worth investing in, I believe. So if you're that mindset of wanting your home or even just your bedroom to feel a little more put together, this is such an easy upgrade that will truly help you recover with every sleep. So upgrade your sleep now with Boll & Branch. Get 15% off your first order plus free shipping at bollandbranch.com/vine15 with code VINE15. That's Boll & Branch, BOLLAND branch.com/vine15, code VINE15 to unlock 15% off. Exclusions apply. Okay, we all know this feeling when your to-do list is so long, you don't even know where to start. Ooh, I feel like that right now, actually. Work appointments, catching up with friends, remembering to drink enough water. Life is nonstop. And if you throw apartment hunting into the mix, well, forget about it. Just forget about it. But that is where apartments.com can come in handy. They take the stress out of finding your next home so you can actually enjoy the process instead of dreading it. So if you want to see if a place is a good fit, you could take a 3D virtual tour and get a real feel for the space without even having to leave your couch. And once you find a place you love, you can schedule a tour online and even apply with one click. So you're not stuck filling out endless paperwork for every single place you're interested in. It's all in one spot, making your search just way easier. So whether you're moving for a fresh start, a new job, just better vibes all around, apartments.com helps you get it done so you can get back to literally everything else. So join the millions of happy renters. Find your next home at apartments.com, the place to find a place. Overall, are you happy you did the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am. I wish I had done it differently, but I am happy that I did it.
Is there going to be any sort of like reunion or?
I don't know. Nobody has told us. I think that we should do a reunion because there is a lot of drama outside of the show that needs to be explored.
Can you tell me like two things?
The Val and Lo thing is still really big.
Interesting.
It's still really big. What else? I think that's like one of the biggest things.
What do you mean it's still really big? Like what's going on?
Like David, someone needs to take David's phone. The things that he's posting online don't make a lick of sense. Lo is doing podcast articles, I can't remember, talking about what happened with Val and David after the show that Val didn't even know she was going to say. Like there's a lot being done in the private world of them. That's really dramatic.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm shocked that Hulu hasn't been like, yeah, let's do a reunion.
I know, right? It's like you guys are doing your own reunion online.
Yeah.
But then people speculating.
No, actually though.
Because you never know how big a show is going to be, but you can kind of tell from online chit chat or like, has it been going viral on TikTok and people having their thoughts and opinions?
The most viral thing was Andrew's freak out with his sideburns and his haircut. I think that's been the most viral thing.
Wait, who's the Southern girl who's
Bella? Oh, Bella. Oh, I love Bella. She's so sweet.
Hoot.
She's so funny.
She is so she is perfect television because she is just so hilarious.
She's so funny.
It's so
and
funny
raw.
and
she seems real.
She is. I really liked Bella.
Yeah.
I miss Bella.
Oh my God.
She was great. But she also did an incredible thing, which was say, I'm leaving in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
She's like, nobody's here for me, so I'm done.
I love that for her.
I love that for her.
Yeah.
She put on that beautiful dress.
Yeah.
And
She's
she was
a queen.
just like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm done.
That was a boss move. I love
Yeah.
that. I do want to shift gears for a second because I know you have some good embarrassing stories for OTV. We love a good confessional around here. I do want to know I know we just spoke on the fact that you were dating somebody from Bachelorette World. So this was not online.
It wasn't, but it was. There was
Like you guys weren't posting about it.
We weren't posting each other, but we did so many trips and everyone on Reddit was speculating and knew.
Okay, so go a little deeper on this.
How deep would you like to go?
As deep as you're willing to go.
Yeah, it was a time. It was a relationship.
How did you two meet?
He had messaged me years ago. He had
Okay.
slid into my DMs years ago. And I hadn't really seen it because I don't really check my DMs.
Yeah.
And then one day I was in South Carolina. And so was he, ironically, at the same restaurant that I was at. I was visiting a friend and he was visiting a friend. And I'm in line for the bathroom. And this girl, he's also in line for the bathroom. And this girl walks out of the bathroom and sees him. And she's just like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? Is it like an actor? Like I'm so confused. So I went to go sit back down and the girl was next to our table with her girlfriend. She's like, oh my God, so-and-so is here. So I lean over, I said, who is that guy? And she goes, oh, that's so-and-so from The Bachelorette. And I'm like, oh, I haven't seen it. Okay. But I go and look him up and I'm like,
he had
oh my
DM'd
God,
you.
he had DM'd me like 2 years ago. I'm like, that's so funny that he's trying to act like he doesn't know who I am. He would. So my girlfriend and I left the bar and he was standing at the bar with his friends and he said, oh, where are you guys going? And I'm like, why are you trying to act like you don't know who I am? I know that you slid into my DMs.
You said that to him?
Yeah. And so, but at the time I was in a relationship.
Okay.
And so nothing came of it. You know, I saw him that night because he went to, actually, it was another Bachelor guy who was DJing, Blake Horseman.
Oh, yeah, Blake.
Yeah.
You kind of look like his wife.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's so funny.
She's beautiful.
She's stunning. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
They're getting married soon.
They are married, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then they're having a wedding soon.
No, I think they already did.
Did they already have the wedding?
Well, they had a small one.
Did they? I don't keep up with the Joneses like that. I don't
It's
know.
fine. Yeah, I think they had like a very intimate small wedding.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, okay, so Blake was DJing.
Yeah. So I went to go see him and then the guy also went to see him.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I'm leaving because as soon as he got there, I left.
Yeah.
And so I didn't talk to him until I was going through my breakup with my other ex. And I was like, hey, I'm going to be in New York for a while, you know, if you want to hang out. And he's like, absolutely. So we hung out in New York a couple times. And
Did he like take you on dates? Was he nice to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In the beginning, he was really nice to me.
Okay.
And then January, we didn't really talk much. February, we kind of started talking a little more. And then March, I was going up there a lot. He was coming to Miami. We're going back and forth. April, we really were going back and forth. He took me to the Keys for my birthday. Like really
Okay,
great.
this was serious.
This was pretty serious. But the whole time I had applied for the show before we even got serious. So the whole time I was like, hey, just so you know.
Wait, this is before you went on the
This
show.
is before the show.
Oh, I thought this was after. I thought you were waiting for the episodes to come out and he was like,
this
oh,
is
wait till for the edit.
before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like,
So this is the one where you're like, I'll see you when I get back.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
So, but he knows, you know, he knows the reality world. He understands, you know, the positive things that can come from it. And I explained to him why I was doing it. And he was like, okay, like I understand, you know, he didn't want me to, but he also couldn't say like, don't do it.
Right.
So I went on there and when I came back, it was like, okay, you're my girlfriend. I was like, yeah. Okay, you're my boyfriend. And so we dated the rest of the year. It was really serious. We talked about marriage and kids and everything. And then it was the most toxic relationship
You're kidding.
the most toxic relationship of my entire life.
What?
I was crying every single week.
Was he just turned awful?
He was horrible. And you know what's crazy is I had so many
Shame on
people
him.
in the beginning say, he's toxic.
You're kidding.
Him and his ex were so toxic.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like just, you know, and I didn't believe them because he seemed so sweet and quiet and shy and like sad boy. No.
So what's the real? I mean, nobody knows who this is. So what's the real him?
He's so mean and he is so manipulative.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God, yells and curses and puts you down and like knows how to just manipulate you, make you feel less than, you know, like,
That's sad.
and it makes me so angry because there's so many women that are obsessed with him and think he's wonderful. I mean,
I know.
You know.
Yeah, I do.
It's like the whole internet thinks he's this wonderful person, but in reality, he is a nightmare.
It's so hard because you want to like tell the world.
I
but
do. And but I don't.
I know, but honestly, like I do. I'm such a believer in karma. And like, I mean, is he really thriving and like happy in life?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
When I was with him, he seemed like the most miserable person in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
So then you were like, I can't do this anymore.
No, I found out that he was dating somebody. Yeah, he was cheating on me. And I called him.
Are you
I
serious?
found out and I'm just like, what the
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
And was he like, yeah, I am? Or was he like denying
because
it?
I caught him. He was talking to another girl and then he went on a couple dates with another one. And I found out and I called him. I'm like, so you want to tell me about the dates you've been on? Because during this time, so in January, we were on bad terms, rocky terms.
Yeah.
We didn't speak for like 8 days. And so January was not good. But then also he came to my apartment in February.
Yeah.
And was like, you know, I love you so much. And like, I want to have a family and kids and this and that. But like, I really need to work on myself right now. And I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, I'm going to do this, you know, this 12-week pottery class. And I'm like, okay.
That will heal me.
And he's, you know, literally. And he's like, yeah, but like, I want all of these things. I'm like, okay, but you just don't want it with me. He goes, no, that's not true. Like, I do want it with you. But like right now, I'm like, what is happening? So he's trying to like string me along, right? To like keep me on the back end if whatever he's doing doesn't go well. We'll come to find out the reason he was saying all of that was because he was seeing somebody else.
Holy shit. How did you find that out?
My friend's sister's friend
knew
the girl and was like, hey.
That's what I mean by karma.
Yep. But I think there's still, I don't even know who the girl is. I don't know who the girl is. And I never wanted to find out. I do not care. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so mad at him. I hate these stupid men who go on reality TV and think they are God's gift to women because the women bow down to them because they think they're exactly what they see on social media. And
his
I'm just
head
like,
is so huge. It's horrible. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of these men getting away with horrible things.
always.
Yeah.
And they just like, they get all this outside validation from these women online who just think, oh, they're from this show and they're exactly who we think. And then, oh my God, I hate it.
And his problem was that he's so insecure that he couldn't handle validation from guys on my end. And that was a big problem that he had.
Because your following is like a lot of
guys.
men and he couldn't handle that.
Yeah.
Ew. I'm so sorry.
I know. We have a lot to talk about, you and I.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I know.
I love that we're both going to be in New York. We could go for so many date nights.
Oh my God. Happy hours.
Happy hours and talk all the ews and icks.
know.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
Now tell me your other one, something about Spotify playlist.
I remember because I was sitting on the computer thinking, God, my whole life is embarrassing. Like, what's one thing that really sticks out? I'm like, oh my God, my ex just. Yeah. So I did not realize that my Spotify was public. Okay. And I make a lot of unhinged playlists.
Hilarious.
And my ex from a while ago, like the ex that I had before the last one. We were together for 6 years.
Wow.
Love the man dearly. I think he's the most incredible person.
Still to this day.
To this day.
Wonderful.
I called him on his birthday. He calls me on mine. Like my parents and him are still really close.
Why didn't it work?
We were just in different places. I met him when I was 22. And so, yeah.
Fair
but
enough.
I love him more than he's so wonderful. But he keeps track on me here and there, you know, and he doesn't have social media. So like he finds other little ways to like.
Oh, he doesn't have social media.
He doesn't. Yeah. We love it.
Love him.
We love him. He's great.
Yeah.
And he calls me one night and he's like, hey, I'm just checking up on you. I'm like, I'm okay. I'm fine. He's like, all right, well, I saw you made a playlist on Spotify called Will to Live and you didn't add anything to it. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, yeah, because there's no will to live. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, just a blank playlist called Will to Live.
There was a blank playlist called Will to Live. And I'm like, wait, you can see that? He's like, yeah, it's public. I'm like, holy shit.
Wait, I didn't know that. I'm an Apple Music girly. Just sue me.
Yeah.
And
well, good thing because now you don't have public playlists.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, me either.
So then did you go back to all your other playlists and be like, oh my God.
The whole growing a dump truck playlist, I had to make that private.
That's awesome.
Like I have so many ridiculous playlists that I didn't
so
realize
funny.
were public.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So were you like really nervous for the show to come out? Or were you like, oh, it is what it is because nothing really crazy
You know
happened?
what? When I was with my ex from the show,
Yeah.
I was really nervous.
Yeah.
I was really nervous. But then when we broke up, I'm like, I could give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all said and done. So there's no going back now.
There's no going back.
And it's only up from here. So what is your, like, what's your plan moving forward? What do you want to do now with this platform that you have, with this reality TV behind you and under your belt?
So now that I have a lot more girls, especially on TikTok, I really want to lean into like female forward videos.
Yeah.
I am a real estate investor.
Cool.
And I own like 31 or 32 properties.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So I really also want to teach women about how to invest,
Cool.
you know, and what to spend your money on, what not to spend your money on. Because I know so many girls that they made a lot of money back then and they spent it on things they shouldn't have. And now they're like, well, I'm not making that money anymore. I should have invested it. So I want to do that. I would love to do another show.
Yeah.
I really would love to do another show.
What show would you do?
Any show. I mean, I love Traders. I would do
Traders would be
Traders.
so good. Yeah.
I don't think I'd be very good at it.
Yeah, but sometimes those people are the ones that do really well at it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ever do, what's the one, Perfect Match?
I would.
You would?
I would do Perfect Match.
I can see you on that.
I would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the premise of that show.
I could totally, when do they film that? Do you know?
I think it takes a year for them to release it.
It does,
It
yeah.
does. I don't know when I don't know. Maybe I'll ask around.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I want you
Although
to
I
go
have
on
like
that.
a 6 month, is it 6 months from airing or 6 months from filming? I have to wait. I can't remember.
Probably airing.
Probably airing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's just another, I mean, it would help the show, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I agree.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to do more TV
Wanna do
investment?
more
That's
TV
so
investment.
cool.
Yeah.
I would love to hear from other women about investing.
We'll have a chat.
Yeah, that's so cool. I do, like, I have a financial advisor and I do a lot of investments, but I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing.
We're never taught it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we're never taught these things in school. You have to learn it on your own as an adult, and it sucks.
Did you go to school for that, or did you just kind of like learn
No,
it
I
on
went
your
to
own?
school for communications and journalism.
Got it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, wow. You just have a lot of life experience.
I really
at 29.
do. I really
Wow.
do.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I hope you're so excited for your 30s. You're setting
I
yourself up
am.
for success.
I honestly am.
Yeah.
And I keep seeing men leave women for younger girls.
I know.
And you know what? It just is like, you know what? Take them. Because you're a shitty man anyways and nobody wants you. Nobody in the 30s want you. So like, please go for it.
I feel like, and I say this all the time, I feel like men never learn a damn lesson and then they just keep making the same mistake, where women grow from each experience and then always do something bigger and better and smarter and greater.
Yes.
And so we will continue to get better, and those
we're able to be
ding-dongs-
happy on our own, which is so incredible.
Yeah.
And men can't.
Isn't that
And that's the
fascinating?
biggest problem, I think, right now, is that men just like, they need that instant gratification. They need somebody to like.
Well, there's a loneliness epidemic in men right now.
There
And that's
is.
because I think women are realizing, like, oh, I don't need you, but you need me.
Yeah. Like, if you want a woman, you have to become better. You have to do better.
I always sound like a man hater on my podcast.
No, I am too.
And I'm like, it's so funny because I love good men.
I love good men.
Yeah.
My dad's a great guy.
Me too.
You have a good dad.
The best.
We got great dads.
Yeah.
You know, we have, and that's the thing. We have a good role model to
Yeah.
like, you know,
My dad,
choose
yeah.
from. Yeah.
And yet I still kept picking shitty.
that's the way it goes sometimes. It's a lesson. It's always a lesson.
Always.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the
Thank you for
podcast. Where can
having
people find you?
me. Instagram, Sophia_Beverly, TikTok, Sophia.Beverly. That's kind of it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for more women follow her.
Yes, please. I have so
Yes.
much to say.
You have a lot of important things to say. And I
Yes.
really loved chatting with you today. And I'm
too.
excited to see what you do next.
Thank you.